Hello. Hello. Just a moment. Let me get me, gotta change over the screen, my dummies. Is that? Ah, there we go. Hello. What's up, y'all? We are about to begin Dynamite immediately. How we all doing? Look a handsome man. It's me. Howdy. Mr. Cool Man himself. Hex Flair. Under Hexer. Who's representing you in the current tournament? Dang it. Why am I blanking on this? You should know this. Ah. So what day is Backlash? It is Saturday. It is Saturday night. So I was like, okay, looks like that can happen because I had to move the Invitational to Sunday night because, spoiler alert, it's long. It's too long. It's going to bleed into Rampage long. So had to move it. Wouldn't have been able to start it any earlier. I mean, I suppose, well, no, I'm not going to do that to myself. It's not worth it. Would ruin myself. If I were to try and squeeze that and have like a 20-minute turnover from stream to stream, nah, the last time I did that was not good for me. At least when it's YouTube to YouTube. You know, on Sunday, it's going to still be back-to-back streams, but it's going to be 2 different platforms. So you don't have to worry about aggravating the algorithm gods. But anyways, yes, do drop a thumbs up if you haven't already. I do see this, plenty of you have on the way in. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to get us going on the VPN because I just realized that we're probably about to start, like, right now. And the VPN has been taking its time these last couple of weeks. Causing us some issues rolling on by. All right, so let's go. There we go. Get that. Okay, cool. Copyright notice. I'm not like, am I actually doing that though? Okay. I was like, is it telling me that screen sharing on Discord is a problem? Yeah, damn right, I know what that means. All right. We should be all right. Any sign of buffering, people, let me know. I am going all through my CPU, trying to destroy any presence of NordVPN's activity. I called it! I called it! Nah, I called this in the chat like 4 minutes ago. Yo, Lone Star, what's up? Hello, Devin. Hello once more. How do? My bad, I was so caught up in VPN nonsense, I wasn't looking at the chat. Of course, we start with Orange Cassidy. It's a meme at this point. It's gotta be. Is that Bandido with him? Bandido coming out with him. I fucks with it. They're homies now. He's getting the glasses to stay on. Oh, Orange Cassidy's 1 win away from 100. Dope. Good for him. Put a cool move here, cool video or something, or put a cool move here. I love that. His Titantron is just the best. Who would have thought somebody like Orange Cassidy would be one of pro wrestling's greatest aspects? Right? If he came out with the crooked glasses, I think that would have been a little bit better. Like, just can't get things on right, can we? The backpack bit. Like, Orange Cassidy, right? For a character whose whole thing is lazy and no effort, it is one of the most unique characters in pro wrestling, like, ever. I'll turn that up ever so slightly for you. Look at him. I'm so here for it. It's that boy. Also in the watch chat, bet. My bad, Hex. Roddy, it's so great to see him here. Also, I dig that this 8-man tag really has them coming out in tag. What I love about AEW is they treat 8-man tag team matches more often like a tag team match for tag teams. It's not, here's these 4 guys. It's, here's these 2 teams pairing up. I love that. Because it really does feel like it's Orange Cassidy and Bandido as a duo pairing up with Roddy and Adam as a duo. Okay, 8-man tag. It's Adam Cole, baby. It's Roderick versus... Oh, no. Roderick versus Orange. That would be epic, Lone Star. I wouldn't be surprised if we get that down somewhere down the line. Depending on how long Orange's title reigns last. Dynamite! What's up, Jackie? How goes it, fam? Nice to see you swinging back. Roddy still does the point at him thing. Bandido versus Roddy. Oh my gosh. I'm very excited for Roddy. This is going to be the first time we get to see Roddy Strong be Roddy Strong since, like, his early NXT run. Like, when he was feuding with Bobby Roode, and before that even. Like... Okay, it sounds so very similar to the new AEW Unrestricted pod opener. Also, weird group of men in this match. It is, but it's been set up like this. Orange Cassidy and Bandido are like buddies via respect earned in their title match last week. They palled up, and then they came by the interview section right as Adam Cole finished his interview. So they ran out to help Adam Cole when he was getting his ass beat by JAS. I knew it. I knew it. The way they were just standing up there, I'm like, somebody else is coming out.
Here comes their leader.
Not since PWG, you know what? Fair. That's shout. No one did Garcia, right? No one Danny Garcia. I love that shit so much. He would be wearing the Britt Baker shirt. You know what's great, though? I believe the angle in kayfabe is that Britt Baker's getting royalties for that shirt. It feels like there's less people singing it this week, but they're amplifying those people more. Doesn't it feel like the singing is a little, like, more subdued? Animation of the jackknife. Yes. It's fun stuff, Devin. Keep working on it, fam. That's a great start for things. Okay, so you just came out here to stand there for, like, 2 minutes? Oh, no, you're going to get on comment? No. Oh, man, he really is a heel. That'll be an interesting one to try and pull off. Don't ring the bell while they're in... Yeah, yep. Aubrey being like, this isn't starting.
Are you going to acknowledge the fact that I'm sitting beside you, Excalibur, looking at this coward of a man who allowed the love of his life to get beaten up mere feet in front of him, and he did nothing to stop it? You mean when he was handcuffed to the rope? Adam Cole did nothing to stop it. He was powerless to stop it. He couldn't do anything, Chris. You know that. He's a coward, Shivani. He got what he deserved. He wasn't standing.
Finally, Aubrey's getting this sorted out. I appreciate that little extra heat there at the beginning of the match. Everyone's kind of in each other's face. Starting off with Roddy and Garcia. Let's go. This can get gritty. Imagine Jay Garcia comes out with the entire family. They all just do that, right? They all are just... Everybody put the dukes up. Tres de Mayo's Trios Battle Royal tonight. How y'all feel about it? I personally dig it. I like that they're finding creative and innovative ways to make the Trios division more than just Trios match. Trios match. Three-way Trios match. Trios Battle Royals in general. Like, I've never seen one of those before AEW. PWG Battle? Oh, that's a thing, huh? I had no idea. All in London, y'all. Shout out to AEW for being able to pull this shit off. Hassan, I thought it was your birthday yesterday. I saw it on the Sour Graps. Regardless, happy birthday / belated birthday. I saw it. Yes, I saw it was. I was watching Sour Graps last night, and I was like just listening into it out of the corner of my ear, and then all of a sudden I just heard Alex Pulaski go, "And happy birthday to Hassan Terrell," and I was like, "Oh shit, that's Hassan!" Hey, it made me regret that I was watching it on VOD and not on live stream, so I couldn't have done it then. But yes, regardless, happy birthday, fam. But Darby and Jack, you know what? Fair. This match is a beat. Like cool, Roddy Garcia. Garcia is the current PWG World Champion. That's right. I keep forgetting that because like they just don't promote it. I feel like if any national television company would put PWG belts on its television screen, it would be AEW. Super Mario Bros. Movie? Nice. That's awesome to hear, Hassan. Because I've heard that it was like much more unironically enjoyable than the previous one. Yeah, that checks out. But I keep forgetting that Roddy is currently a champion, you know? Cool hand out here with Adam Cole. It's interesting to see. Beal? We see it in the background, and the camera could have done better to focus on that. The turnbuckle post spot is not more impressive. Y'all, let's put this in perspective. Off the first pre-sale alone, AEW sold twice as much tickets for All in London as they have for Arsharaf. Like last year's Arsharaf. Arsharaf fits just about 20,000, a little bit more than that. They doubled that in pre-sales for this event alone. You know, it's a 20,000. It's a 20,000 venue. When last year I think it was closer to 18,000. 15K. Wait, are you referring to the pre-sale tickets? No, it was 43K. I don't think that's possible, Devin. Friday is going to be insane. Oh, yeah? How so? Aside from, can't wait to see what villain interferes in the Starks Robinson. Right? Oh, wait. No. No, no. I just realized what you were referencing. No, Jesse, don't do this to me. The tickets. It was 15 seconds. Ooh. They're going to fly so fast. Oh, yeah. It's crazy. To think that people were like, All In can't sell out, and it could possibly sell out before it even has a match announced. That's epic, dude. But yo, what's up, Jesse? How does it? Please drop a thumbs up on this video if you're in here and have not done so yet already. Please and thank y'all, everyone. General sale is Friday. That's so dope. They really are just going to fly off the shelves. They need C. Right, bro? That's what I'm saying, Hex. And they said that about the first All In, too. Oh, you're going to need CM Punk to sell out these 10K seats. Bitch, they did it in 4 minutes. It was... People... I'm just like, you know what? At this point, I'll sit back. Everybody can sit here and sleep on this company. And keep sleeping on this company. And when it keeps waking your ass up, you can keep finding excuses for why you can't rest. New Bullet Club Gold member, though. On the 10-year Bullet Club anniversary, I feel like that was a tease. See, Jesse, my thing is if Scroll has some real bad offenses on his and the way he handled the situation was not the best. So if AEW, of all companies, puts him on their screen, that is going to fuck up a lot of morale that they have with their fan base. Oh, we're done. I love how they're both trying to stop Bandido from holding the other one upside down for a minute. Oh, yeah, that's absolutely the case, Hex, but it's one of those things. I would agree with PR and Nero, but I find that hilarious. Yeah, no, when you said that in the chat, I was just coming in to be like, we're live, everyone, and I saw your message. I was like, dude. And speaking of, yes, I see I have DMs from you, Jesse, but I did not go to check them because I saw there was 5 of them, and I'm like, I will not go live on time if I go to look at these. Now, if there's just like a bunch of images, then my bad. But just wanted to throw that out there. I'm not blowing you off. A new Bullet Club Gold member, I can definitely see that happening. Possibly even Sean Spears, despite the fact that he was like working against it. I love the work from Cassidy there. This is a fun 8-man. What, are they actually getting salty with each other? Oh, they were playing him. Okay. I'm excited. I get to hear what goes on during a commercial break for the first time. Yo, yes, shout out to Devin. Devin's joining us in gorilla position here on the WatchaMania Discord. For those of you who aren't aware, either watching on VOD or whatever the fuck, I stream commercial-free version of Dynamite in the Discord in a very altered chat for the sake of everyone else being able to watch it if they want to dual screen the Watchalong stream and Dynamite. Of course, the intent of this is still to prioritize the Watchalong stream here. In fact, this is the only chat that's available for that reason. But yeah, you miss none of the action here. I gotta say, that's one of my favorite Hagerisms right there, is that slam. Of course, as soon as I return to the screen, I see Daniel Garcia. I love that shit so much. It's one of my favorite things. It's gentle kicks. So I feel like something new. Yeah, Jesse, I agree. If they just let this 10-year anniversary thing slip by, I'll be a little salty. But they've also let, like, the 100th Dynamite slip by. And they let the 100th Elevation and Dark slip by. 100th Rampage is coming up. They'll probably let that slip by, too. It's like a little kid trying to box for the first, right? It always is like... It looked like... It's obviously for the sake of it being a pose as opposed to an actual stance, but it's such a shit stance. That's what makes me all... And the face he puts on, right? My favorite thing about Orange Cassidy is Daniel Garcia is that he does not look like somebody who could beat your ass, but he is in fact somebody who could beat your ass. Big agree, Jesse. Bullet Club Gold, we have people out here making, oh, it sounds like a membership subscription joke, you know? We can't have that. Bullet Club has already fallen a significant amount. If you're going to create a new branch of it, you need to make it matter. And it being a literal tag team, one of which being the least enjoyed members of Bullet Club and Juice Robinson. And I don't say that as a knock on the guy. I personally enjoy his work. But I know a lot of people really hit the snooze button, so to say, when it comes to him. BCS been going on long. You see, as somebody who hasn't been able to follow their stuff, hey, we're back from the commercial here. I was wondering, they were kind of working a commercial style. But my understanding is that there is technically a narrative ending that Bullet Club could strike upon, but every single opportunity they've had has slipped away or been fucked up for some reason. So it's kind of just been dragging on, spinning its wheels. And I think COVID really fucked it up in particular, like it did the rest of New Japan. But this is also an outsider's perspective as somebody who's not watched that product. Wamo! You gotta be kidding me, dude. He paused and then kept going. I love Daniel Garcia. The Dragon Slayer. If only he was still the Dragon Slayer. No, I get where you're coming from, Jesse. I imagine 5 years might be a little too much because that's right in the Kenny. That's like right before AEW was spawned. I feel like as early as like 2020 pre-pandemic, they were still like a very relevant element of the pro wrestling world, but COVID fucked them over. The whole situation with Evil, I think in particular, is what kind of ruined them. But I think that also could be attributed to New Japan unifying the heavyweight and intercontinental titles for no good reason. You know what? I say that again. I don't watch the product, so it's not it's not a fair judgment for me to be making, you know? Looks like Orange is about to start sliding by him. Okay, leapfrog. We went for the... Ooh, Roddy's going to get the Savior hot tag. Let's do it. I want him to tag in so bad now. He's going to break everybody's back. Ooh, that Stun Dog Millionaire did not quite go. Oh, God, that's weird. Okay. Oh, caught. And... okay, I dig that. I thought he was going to land him over his knee. I was like, that's not going to look very good. Hit him with it. Hit it, Jake Hager, with a backbreaker. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it a lot. Yes. Oh, hey, the angle slam. Fuck yeah, let's go. Olympic slam. Let's do it. Olympic slam. Do apologize for not having been as invested in this match as I could have been, but it's the first time I've been able to talk wrestling with folks in a few days, so I've gotten all giddy and excited all over it. I hear that, and my first one is, what the? Yeah. Oh, we're going for it. Oh, you think so? 20? You really think so? Like, when it... You think the whole elite thing? Then that is 5 years, so I wouldn't say you were exaggerating. 2018 is when... 2017 and 2018 is when the elite as a faction was kind of spawning off and creating the little Civil War situation, right? Alright! Nice! Again, Hager's best thing is that slam. He was going to go for a pile driver. Beach break for his troubles. I was going to say, that would have been a bit of a flat ending. The Thomas versus Kenny Elite BC versus OGBC was fucking terrible and ruined the fact. Really? That's crazy. Getting so sick of your shit. Getting so sick of your shit, TNT. Stop preempting Rampage. Okay. All right. See y'all 6:30. But let you get back to AEW talk. I'm off my soapbox. I don't blame you. Brandon Cutler, shaking the mask. And the hat, yes. Although it seems like he's kind of done with the hat gimmick. Now gears are turning in my head. Should we still try to do the Invitational on Friday at like 8 p.m.? No, because then that will take us to almost midnight Eastern. I'm not sure how everyone would feel about that. Yo! I'll ask the Discord if they want it to be on Friday or Sunday. Got him. No, it shouldn't. Adam Cole getting the fuck. Oh, yes. Go for Chris Jericho. I love that shit. Yes. I'm so about it. I was like, what? Why is he running away? It just feels very un-Adam Cole-like to try and run away from the heels after a win like that. Like, he just skated away with it. You best, Devin. Follow them dreams, dude. Down for a Discord vote. Didn't even realize he was in danger. Right? I'm trying to think of which channel to do it in without it getting bogged down in. Oh, I can just do it with reactions. Never mind. So I'll do it in announcements. Because part of me wants to do it on Friday, but I also don't... But knowing the length of it, I don't want to put my co-host in a position of petering off. He's an early bird, so he tends to peter out around like 10 p.m., 11 p.m., and that's what it would be for him when this... Right? Hey, you know what, Jesse? To be fair, I was not even fully behind doing a stipulation, okay?
Of MJF and Sammy Guevara. If you walk away victorious tonight, it means that now Double or Nothing, it's going to be a Pillars 4-way matchup for the AEW Championship. My question is, how are you guys feeling about teaming up together tonight?
Well, you know, Renee, Darby and I may not like each other too much, but we got a couple things in common. You and I have been here since day one of AEW, and we have busted our asses to get to this moment right here, right now. But you and I have never main evented a pay-per-view either. And tonight we're going to change that. And we are going to main event Double or Nothing for the World Championship.
This is it, Jack. This is it. I don't care how we get there. We are walking into Double or Nothing #1 contenders, and me or you are walking out with the gold. 'Cause tonight, it's showtime.
But yeah, I regret putting the stipulation out there, admittedly. I didn't want to do that. I mean, we all know who's going to win that tag team match. Oh, yeah, Deb. Yes, that's still Devin. Okay, I'm like, I know that's another user's name. But no, for realities though, I was the one who put in who is in the tag match. Oh, that tag team. We all know who's going to win that tag team. Kind of like it's going to be Sammy Guevara and MJF versus Darby Allin and Jungle Boy. I've seen some clips of Jack. He's a bit of a daredevil also. Yes, he can be. He when you go to like his I want to say West Coast Pro stuff, but I'm not sure if that's where he was. But when you look at his indie stuff, he was quite the flyer, to say the least. And yeah, finally having a televised match. I know, right? And if he loses it, that would be mind-boggling. That's the thing, right? Oh, the big tag match, yeah. And that's the thing, right? You say, that's the thing is, Nevin, you say that we know who's going to win that match. But I could also see some shenanigans going down to where MJF doesn't have to have a loss on his record. Better be Jack and Darby. Want to see that 4-pillar weight. No worries, Jesse. I see us getting to it, but knowing TK, I also feel like he wouldn't be above pulling a swerve for this match. If they lose, Sammy will definitely be the one taking the pin. They won't pin MJF. But by that same token, I don't see, because like this, it definitely feels like they're trying to make MJF feel like a special world champion. You know, when you look over to the rival promotion and you see their champion is like on God level in certain aspects, you know, you kind of have to try and match that to some degree. And if you have MJF taking televised losses as a world champion, that kind of diminishes that a little bit. But then you also look at Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn versus John Cena and Kevin Owens on the New Year's Eve edition of SmackDown last year, where Sammy and Roman lost. So the story can excuse it. Shenanigans, and then TK makes the match and gives MJF the middle. Yep, that's what I'm thinking, right? Like, Hex, I would not be surprised if it's literally like they pull some shenanigans, win the match, and they're sitting there celebrating Sammy and MJF, and TK comes out on stage, which he like almost never does, and be like, no, that's not going to be like that. I understand that I promised circumstances of this match, but we all know that they had this match won, so I'm rewarding the 4-way anyways, just to spite you, MJF. Stop trying to cut corners. Like, that would be great. I'd love that. I tried to do my best Tony Khan voice where I was like tone deaf right there because he has that bit of stage fright to him.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, where just moments ago,
And I try to laugh with him, not at him. I try not to mock TK. He gets mocked enough for no good reason as it is.
Jericho tore our set apart, had to be restrained by a score of security guards. That was intense.
The real 4 pillars, the 4 pillars of
Now, I understand our cameras are trying to catch up
New
with
Japan.
Jericho in the back. Let's go take a look.
Pushing him out the building in his... What about his clothes? Damn, okay. I love that Britt just walked up and punked his ass.
Holding on for Jericho, man. Holding on for Chris.
Turn up their mics, damn it.
He's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And I always thought, how egotistical that you don't think there's going to be anybody in the future better than you. Well, here's the thing. I am better than that legend ever was. I'm
Correct.
better than any wrestler who has ever come before me.
Correct.
Am the best wrestler in the world today. And if
Correct.
I'm not, it's one of these men. But here's one thing
Perhaps.
I know for 100% fact. There will be wrestlers in the future better than me because of what we built. In fact, I hope this little shit, I hope Wheeler Yuta, I hope that he's a better wrestler than I ever was. And that is the difference between us and the elite. We want to push people. We want people to be better.
Yo, thanks, Jesse. I really appreciate that.
AEW to be the best wrestling company that there ever has been. And we're willing to do anything to make that happen.
1 second.
We are just blades searching for pieces of iron to sharpen each other. The elite, you should be thanking us for sharpening you as we sharpen each other. You don't like the way we do things? You think we're bullies? No, we ain't bullies. High levels, bigger devils. There was a time when the elite was innovative, when they were on the precipice, the cutting edge of professional wrestling. Now, I don't know. Next week, steel cage,
Hell yeah.
Omega, Mox and Omega. That just hits different, doesn't it? Yeah,
Really does.
yeah, it does. 2019, 2020, may as well have been a decade ago. Every day we get better. Every day we get more dangerous. I got a whole lot of new tools and a whole lot of weapons and a whole new version of Jon Moxley that I just cannot wait to show you, Kenny. We're going to find out what 2023 Kenny Omega is really all about next Wednesday in Detroit in a steel cage. I promise you this.
Detroit stay getting cage matches.
One hell of a mark.
Oh, chills. Hell yes. They're both leading next week, 100%. But yes, Jesse, I appreciate you shouting this out. Because yes, fun fact, this new layout, instead of having the borders here and just having a slight little frame, all of that spawned off the idea of doing this. Because see AEW doing it, and my whole thing is, with the nameplate and everything, I tried to emulate the presentation of AEW. I almost even put a little AEW logo over here, but I left that to being the WatchaMania logo that YouTube presents you for the sake of subscribing. Do subscribe if you haven't already. And I was like, no, let's go for it. And so I'm like, no. And I'm going to make the effort to edit these each and every week. If it wasn't for the fact that the next stream was Rampage, then I would edit the Rampage one to reflect that it's at 6:30, and vice versa. So I appreciate you shouting that out, Jesse. Because, yeah, it was like a real TV feel. But yes, Saraya. Saraya singles debut on television, I do believe. This is her. Never mind, this is not her first singles match on free television. I know she's at a tag match, but I'm here for it. I feel like Saraya's return has kind of really swept under the rug because this whole story spawned so quickly off of her accidental heel turn. But shout out to Saraya for, like, sticking to it, you know? Saraya didn't try to, like, double down and remain a face and try to, like, damage control that situation. We're missing Ian Riccaboni rapping over this right now.
I love what she brings to the ring, Excalibur. She brings the exuberance. She's always got a smile on her face.
Nothing matters. So smile more.
Very talented. She better wipe that smile out of her face.
The voice Saraya was like, no.
Stormer on the
Nope, I'm here for the Outcasts.
One of the greats, really, in Saraya.
No worries, fam. I'm here for it all. Outcast, not to, don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of the stable. Immediate powder taken.
We saw it in that tag team street fight where Willow had teamed up with Ruby Soho. That friendship, as we know, far in the past for both women. As Ruby
I love the hairstyles that Toni Storm's been rocking since the Outcasts have formed.
two ladies on the outside, you got to focus on someone who's
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's her hair is so good. But also shout out to Willow. I like the little blonde that she's got going on in her hair right now.
Dropping Saraya down.
I think Willow's going to win that collision each and every time.
And Willow trying to keep her eye on the other two outcasts. Yeah, that's ringside. And now, drop kick off the middle rope. I'm sorry, I'm talking over you. 1, 2. Actually, you talked over me, but I digress. So basically, you got to be careful if you're Willow, man. You just cannot look at Toni Storm on the outside. Don't let her distract you. Don't let Ruby distract you. You got to focus on Saraya.
Wow.
Nice. I feel like that was going to be a louder chop, but her shirt got in the way. Fine with that, though. Just because, like, got to get the merch over, you know?
It's been a lot of fun being on that show and being a part of all of this.
Oh, wait, look, Toni Storm grabbing Willow's boot. And Willow with a handful of hair.
Oh, got her right in position. Let's get them knees in.
Making Willow pay.
Critical mistake, obviously.
You're correct on that, and these knee strikes are hitting their mark. And Taz, the numbers game
I'll do what I want.
of the outcasts and how they like to take care of
That camera angle's great. It's just toss out of frame.
the referee is checking out Saraya, and look at this.
Choking with the flannel with the...
Toni Storm, Ruby Soho trying to choke Willow Nightingale.
So y'all, apparently, the green spray paint was supposed to foreshadow Ruby Soho turning heel.
Boy, Saraya's got quite the attitude, doesn't she?
Yeah, she definitely does. I mean, nasty disposition.
Yeah, you're not kidding, man. She's just mean.
And just mocking her opponent and dropping a sledgehammer
Truly.
right across the spine of Willow Nightingale. I don't think there's a problem with being mean or having a very nasty.
Saraya's wrestling again. Like, can we just take a moment to, like, really soak that in again?
A character trait that I remember.
Like I said earlier, it just feels like it's just slipped by us. So Britt to Willow's side if things go sideways. That's technically kind of already happened. Willow's come down to help Britt before, but it's the thing about the babyfaces, they're much less unified than the heels are. It's just the three outcasts. They're technically outnumbered. They're pissed off like 5 or 6 babyfaces, but they're 2 different groups. It's Hayter and Britt, and then there's Willow, Sky Blue, and Riho. There was also Shida, who kind of spawned this whole story. At the top of the year, she went to Japan to do a thing, and then we haven't seen her since. She's been back, we've been told. Oh, you know what I just realized as well? It's a women's match in the second quarter. Hell yeah. Not of the hour of the show. It's the hour that is third quarter, but regardless, it's still the first hour we're getting a women's match. Hell yes.
Been around professional wrestling her entire life and putting it to good use in the ring. She knows how to divert the official's attention away from the action. She knows how to get him to turn his back and just again.
They just can't stop choking her. Oh my gosh. They just keep going over with that flannel.
Partner.
Right? That is a thing. Ruby and Willow were buddies. Hell, talking about that exact same show that we last saw Shida on. Willow and Ruby were teaming in a street fight on that show. Well, at that taping specifically. I digress.
With us on Sunday, August 27th, live at Wembley Stadium.
These shots right here. Willow, here she comes.
And Willow doing a good job of fighting her way back into this match.
Not much of a smile on her face now. She needs to get really amped up here.
Yeah, that jaw is set. Willow charging in the corner. The lariat. And Willow regaining the upper hand. Saraya rolled through. Big boot by Willow Nightingale. Willow sending Saraya into the ropes and spine buster.
Oh, okay, that scared me for a second. It looked like it was supposed to be a hip toss, and it wasn't, and like they didn't
A massive spine buster from Willow.
time it right or something.
This match continues, but Willow with a chance to put it away quickly, Tony.
Can she do it, though? That's the thing. We're talking about how much being a professional and being in the ring for so many years has helped Saraya.
Oh, inside cradle, counter by Willow.
Oh, wow.
No.
Wow, that shoulder was not down, but the ref just went with it. Appreciate that. Oh!
Saraya, the nightcap.
Nightcap. Okay. I'm like, what's the word? What is it? Got a new name?
That's one of her premier moves. That's one of her weapons.
I told you guys, she's mean and tough. Is this
Premier
Willow?
moves. That's an interesting way of putting it. I kind of dig it.
Tony Storm, Ruby Soho at ringside. They thought that was it too, but Willow, so much heart. She is persevering in the face of just, I mean, this has been a 3-on-1 beatdown at times.
And you see that, uh-oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Willow's,
Oh, Death Valley.
Nice.
Tony Storm immediately
All right. This is like the third interference that the ref has caught. Kick them out already.
Easily.
and Ruby gonna feel the pounce from
Right off the ropes. Hell yes.
oh, man, you hit those ropes. They're unforgiving.
She can
They'll
cradle
fuck you up
DDT
and
Willow,
beat you
though.
up.
Mmm.
Tony Storm too.
Right.
Saraya taking advantage.
We're about to find out.
Turn and now
Oh, the good night.
There's your answer, Hex.
from Saraya, and it scores the win.
God.
Well, you gotta give her credit right there. She got the
She looks kind of wow. She kind of looks impressed with herself. Not for nothing. Shout out. Good on her. She probably was in the same ballpark. She's like, can I do it?
Overcome the outcast.
The thing is, Willow is thicker, but I feel like she is not as heavy as one might think she is.
Turner says, ring the bell. We got to.
She's not even like particularly over. She really is just like,
I really shouldn't use the term
she's
lady.
just. I'm really trying to find an appropriate way of phrasing this. Oh, speaking of Sheeta! Oh, of fucking course! The first night that Will Washington's in the building working creative, Sheeta arrives. Coincidence? I think not. Whack 'em.
But no!
Oh, what in the world?
What the hell?
This can't be happening.
Hikaru Shida
What?
returning to AEW and joining up with the Outcast.
It's gotta be a ploy, right? It's gotta be a ploy, right? I'm holding out hope it's a pro. It's gotta be a ploy. It's gotta be a ploy.
No, she can't do this.
Play Willow's. And I was thinking story-wise, play Willow's size out. Yeah, no, I get you. She's still a babe with power, you know?
Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker now.
It's a ploy. I love it. I love it. Sheeta's with it.
Britt is back.
She. That was awesome. Sprayed her in the face. Oh, yes. Get those licks. She worked him. Way to expose the biz there, pal. Oh, double turn? No. It was a fake out. It's not a double. Yeah. She pretended to turn heel. She did not turn heel. It wasn't a case of her legitimately being like, all right, you know what? I'm going to beat up Willow with you. And then changing her mind at the last second. This looked like a very methodically planned.
There you go. How about that?
We've seen the Outcast spray paint these green L's on ladies all over the place in this company for loser.
And Hikaru Shida just spray painting AEW.
Thank you for letting us know what the L stands for, Taz. I wasn't quite sure.
Wow.
What a moment. This arena losing its mind.
That's Britt. This isn't even Britt's first appearance on the show. Britt is such a star.
Tell you, where the hell did she come from?
Hikaru Shida exploding back onto the
I still
scene
blame.
at just the right time.
Oh, this was great.
She had us fooled, man. I thought she was joining those Outcasts, but
Wow.
Well, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, our AEW Women's World Champion, Jamie Hayter, and Hikaru Shida, they have been at odds before, but finding common cause here tonight in the face of the Outcasts.
yeah, and I'll tell you, it's great to see Sheeta explode back on the scene here, Shivani. Really was awesome to see.
Tweeting this.
She's
Sorry.
coming back. At first, we were heartbroken, but it was a great swerve. It really was.
Well, still to come tonight, so much action in store. The Trace Day Mile.
But yo, that is awesome.
Battle Royale plus our main event to determine who will face MJF for the AEW World Championship at Double or Nothing on May 28th.
I just realized that I tweeted out the thing on the wrong channel. Oopsies.
Jungle Boy Jack Perry, Darby Allin in a four-way match. And right now, let's hear from our AEW World Trios champions.
These titles
Oh. Excuse me.
serve as a reminder that in this company there are those that get away with murder and those who are punished for following the rules.
We will not let tradition fade and call it talent. Because change starts when people act. That being said, welcome to the open house.
No shortcuts, no escapes, no mercy. Any three competitors teaming up will have a shot at our titles.
However, there's a catch.
Under house rules, the following applies. 20-second countouts.
You will not be safe on the outside. You will not run away when it gets hard. We will force you to be harder.
No rope escapes.
Because the true nature of man is measured in its ability to withstand pain. There is no easy way out. You will fight or submit.
DQ is enforced. Dealer's choice. You decide what the rule is. Why? Because it's fair, and balance is all we have.
Come one, come all.
This is very intriguing.
Always wins.
I dig it because it reminds me of FTR rules. When they started doing those 20-minute televised title defenses.
Just adding some new complications for anyone who could challenge them for the World Trios Championship.
What are they doing? They are setting
These
the
titles,
standards when they're
tainted.
going
I loved that.
for belts.
No rope breaks, 26 countouts.
Where's your... I was going to say... no, you got belts. Flaunt them. I'm one of the few people who doesn't have an issue with that. I remember at one point people were like, there's 15 belts on this show. I was like, why aren't there 15 more? If the titles represent something legitimate, wear it. Vikingo and Lucha Brothers. This is going to be an interesting team. Honestly, I anticipate them winning. How did they not, you know? We know how good all three of those men are individually. I was going to say, you best show us the entrances. It's so dumb when they don't do that.
I would think the winners of this match would have a chance to vie for that trios championship.
Malachi versus Vikingo would rule, and that could spawn off of a trios match.
Definitely would pole vault you right there in trios contention. 6 teams, 18 men.
Buddy Matthews versus Vikingo.
Taz, you always celebrate May 3rd.
Take my money.
May 3rd, May 5th, but May 3rd, yeah, Trey, stay by it. But never May 4th in your household. Well, my house.
We're not about to give them a 4-minute entrance and everybody else walk out all together to the Dynamite theme, right?
We've never been invited to your house, Taz, so we don't know.
Flips versus kicks, right?
Yes.
Yeah, what is it, Tony?
May the
The amount of times
Come on.
Vikingo would be looking like Reggie with how many times he'd flip into a kick.
It's who's? It's Hook's. Oh, well, happy birthday, Hook.
Yeah, remember Hook? You remember him?
I do.
Okay.
You damn right I remember. You talked to me about
Oh, they got their own entrance theme.
This Friday on Rampage.
The First City Athletes, they're a thing now. Fully on. 73 combined wins. How many of those are shared? Let's be real now. I feel like there's a lot of doubles in there as a result. Oh yeah, the matching gear is so awesome. But they got a logo and a theme and a Titantron now. Good for them being a thing, you know. Specifically, good for Tony Nese. I feel like Tony Nese is one of the best performing and looking athletes to continuously not matter in whatever promotion he's in. And I get that he's not like the most inherently charismatic person, but like in this day and age, you can get past that by just being good. And they don't want to try that. Oh, they're undefeated in trios competition in 2023. Shout out to them. Cutie Silver. Yes, he is indeed adorable. I resonate with him so much. Short and buff, wide as I am tall. Let's stay this way forever. I want to get together with him and just like do a flex off or some shit. I wonder what his training regimen's like. Kip Sabian, ridiculously awesome entrance theme. I hear it and immediately I think like, oh, this guy is going to be a main eventer. And then it's like, nah, not really though. Hobbs and QTV. This is definitely to fuel the story.
6 teams, 18 men.
Don't you walk in front of this man during his entrance. Y'all are just there for it.
There is the former TNT champion, boys.
6 teams, 18 men. As Powerhouse Hobbs, yes, the former TNT champion with QT.
I'm sorry about the chick in the back. I just cannot, like, identify. Like, I see her, she's in every single segment of every single QTV segment, but, like, nothing about her, like, sticks with me. Is this really happening on the commercial break? Haha. I was really hoping for a Will Washington reference during this rap, but I suppose it would have been a little too obscure for a casual audience. Oh, just fucking wrecked. I suspect we're not on commercial break. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
All 18 men enter this match. It is traditional battle royal rules. You have to be thrown over the top. Both feet must touch the floor, but all 3 members of a team must be eliminated for that team to be completely out of the running.
Yeah, that's what makes it super difficult to eliminate.
The whole thing about naming the Battle Royale something different is like, oh shit, Julia's out there? What?
Talked about how a match like this favors a cohesive trio like the Dark Order, and now Bowen.
Oh!
Little Zero Miedo scissor there from Anthony Bowen.
A little penta scissor.
Zero Meadow Scissor.
We're in crab country here in Baltimore. You got to be careful with that scissor. You have to
But yo, you already gotta know Julia's scouting for the house.
Gotcha.
Grand Naniwan situation here. Now Josh Woods.
Woods might be Gonski here.
Woods on the verge of elimination as. Oh wait.
I wonder if it's intentional that she's like barely visible.
Well, that's one.
And Billy Gunn, big shot. Aaron Solo.
No, that's I see Penelope Ford out there.
Uno lands on the apron.
Uno's close to being gone here. Solo and now QT together are going to really work on Evil Uno.
I always thought, guys, Taz, that.
Oh no! Oh,
The middle of the ring.
No, corner. We want to get you back to
Uno's out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, that was Penelope. You heard it. Wasn't sure if that was indeed who you were citing, but.
I've seen plenty.
I've seen a lot of NASCAR races, and I can't drive one of them.
Know what I want to.
Oh, Lucha Brothers looking for the fear factor, but instead the varsity athletes breaking it up. And remember, special programming note this Friday on TNT, AEW Rampage, special airtime, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 p.m. Pacific. Not going to want to miss it. The big firm deletion match. Delete coming up this Friday.
Oh, nice.
Eliminates Tony Nese.
How about that from Ray Phoenix? It's amazing. He just
He
absolutely
really is. No, he really is. So now I believe 2 members of the varsity athletes are out. Woods has
Elio Del Vikingo.
Vikingo might be Gonskio.
Vikingo.
What the hell?
Turns it around and
He would
eliminates Josh Woods.
be fucking wild like that.
gone the entire team.
They just became junior varsity athletes.
QT probably should have been a little quicker there.
After Vikingo, but Vikingo returning into the ring.
Vikingo is the type of man you want to get out at any cost.
Now shots for Solo.
Especially the fact that he's a singles world champion currently in here.
T cutting him off. And Reynolds.
Max Caster landed into Kip over there.
Avoiding elimination, at least for the moment.
Kip's hair matching the Acclaimed almost.
Yeah, that's a dangerous.
It's more of a fuchsia than a pink, but
Now you got QT and
digress.
Solo again, trying to work together.
I had to hit us with the Tazism, but I digress.
QT Marshall.
Haha!
Alex Reynolds flying
Oh, for some reason, never mind. I was so mistaken. Also, Aaron Solo to Bullet Club Gold confirmed because he's got gold the word gold stripped down his trunks like 5 times.
eliminating QT and
Hobbs gonna carry QT. Oh,
Got to be limited now, but he's pissed. And we've seen the history.
Thought he was about to carry QTV through this match. Looks like they're about to dissect this man, and sure enough, oh, he's gonna stand up off that double super kick. Damn, QT didn't get Ray Phoenix's. Nah, dude, really?
He's still in it for his team. Vikingo, the shot to the midsection. He's dropping Hobbs down. Corkscrew.
Nice.
I want to see this Hobbs
That-
throw this Vikingo.
Trouble in Paradise. Hey, through the middle rope. We dig that.
He did not get eliminated, correct.
He wants to lure Hobbs into the ropes, too.
And Vikingo, the crossbody.
Oh, my God.
Shot from Hobbs
No
all
bueno.
into the front row.
Oh, my
Against
God.
Goliath, literally.
No! Wow. Was not ready for that to happen.
Here tonight, Billy Gunn.
There's somebody Hobbs' size.
Yeah, if you're going to match size and power with Hobbs, oh, man, that's rare. You see Billy Gunn get dropped like that.
Right? Billy Gunn just got, like, flattened there. Holy shit.
Matty ass got knocked on his ass. Max Caster, the backhand. You better not play little goofy games with Hobbs, I'll tell you that. The acclaimed. Now, no. Oh!
Yo. Hobbs with yeet. This is narrowed down.
Hobbs got a little bit overzealous, and the acclaim made him pay.
Oh, it looks like Butcher's looming on the outside. I don't think he was eliminated.
The momentum carried him out. So now who we got left? By golly.
The Butcher. They're trying to get rid of Kip Sabian. And Butcher trying to get rid of, I believe it's Kip Sabian down there. It's Blade and Kip. Yeah, Butcher. Butcher's on
Okay, so yeah, we got...
Butcher was eliminated, but
Oh, Butcher was eliminated. Okay.
no Butcher.
Oh, Max has been eliminated. That's no bueno. He also immediately grabbed at his leg there. That was concerning.
Blade. Oh!
Oi!
Nice job there by Blade. The Blade just rocked Anthony Bowens.
Is that John Silver down at the bottom there? So
Yeah, that Silver was getting worked over by Blade and Kip Sabian.
Yep, the sole survivor of Dark Order. Is Dark Order going to do it? Oh, that'd be so awesome if Dark Order did it.
Job with the scissor.
Because I'm sitting here, I'm like, Acclaimed versus Dark Order? No, that's right. Acclaimed versus House of Black. Not sure if I'm ready for that.
I'm sure you would.
Right, that neckbreaker was vicious.
Well, nothing new there. Oh, look, Kip tried to headbutt Daddy ass. I'm not so sure that worked too well.
Yeah, Kip Mayo rocked himself a little bit on that one as Butcher trying to eliminate Anthony Bowens. John Silver, as you mentioned, the lone member of the Dark Order trio. He's a fighter, though. Silver's tough as nails. He will keep on swinging. But you know, you gotta try and eliminate him because he won't stop. Blade dug his thumbs into the eyes of Silver, but Silver undaunted. Yeah, delayed vertical suplex. Got that low center of gravity, good strength right there. He'll hold him there all day. Will Big John Silver?
I mean, you're not wrong. He will just kind of vibe there.
Blade. And remember,
You don't want to steal Bandido's thunder.
before they are looking for their next challenge for the AEW World Trios Championship. Could very well be whichever team wins this match. But
Hoy.
kick.
We've seen a lot of great trios teams in this match.
Dude, holy shit. Oh my goodness.
As we've seen tonight.
Nice German suplex in the Blade.
No!
Fully eliminating the
Dark Order crushed.
Look at this.
Join us on the
Butcher,
outside.
Blade, Kip Sabian still in. All three of them. Man, it seems like Butcher or Blade in every battle royale is always hanging into the end.
Yeah, they're one of the most dangerous duos.
What's great is Butcher has apparently been eliminated, but he's just still vibing there. Yeah, I know. I was saddened that Silver was like, and almost right as you acknowledge it too, Lone Star. It's unfortunate. I really did want John Silver to win the match for everyone.
Shotgun dropkick knocks Bowens into the corner.
This would not be the first time we've seen Butcher win a big-time battle royale here in AEW.
Well, that great point because the numbers advantage are in favor of Kip, Butcher, and Blade here. Kip with his back turn. Big stunner by Blade. Uh-oh. Billy's rocked, and he's even more rocked.
Blade cold.
Throw him out. They better double team him.
Blade cold. Blade cold.
Yeah, don't celebrate, boys.
Right.
Shivani's right. Dump him.
Because he went face first.
Blade, Butcher, Kip Sabian bringing Billy Gunn up. Billy's got his arm down. He's like defenseless here.
Yeah, no, you're right. He's out on his feet, guys.
They can have their pick as
There he goes.
Billy Gunn sent over.
There he goes.
Billy Gunn lands on the apron.
And he's hooking that middle rope, as you can see, with the right arm.
Great sense of self-preservation.
Boy, look at Anthony Bowen mount a comeback here.
Oh, and there goes Blade. All right, this might help him.
Kip had their attention on Billy Gunn.
Kip's the only one you got to eliminate.
Bowens now helping Daddy ass.
Yeah, Billy Gunn is good
It's,
enough.
it's a 2-on-2 situation, but it was 2-on-1 on Billy Gunn. Bowens came to the rescue.
Oh! Hanging by on. Yo, that's awesome.
Strength with that left hand.
So close to being a 2-on-1.
And Billy with the assist. Had some all that scissoring. He's got a
Billy did literally nothing, but I still appreciate the visual.
Kip Sabian and Butcher now looking to take Billy Gunn out of there. Oh, Billy! Big shot for Butcher.
He's just too strong, guys. He really is. He's incredible.
Oh, you're right. God, Kip got blasted by Bowens.
Yeah, look at Kip. Kip is wobbly.
Oh! Stereo offense from Daddy Ass and Anthony Bowens and the Acclaimed have done it.
Billy will be 60 this year. It's fucking wild. He's on the verge of 60 performing like this. Let's get that into the match, Scissor.
I'm sure that the House of Black, the trios,
It's over.
Platinum Max Caster, the 5-tool player, Anthony Bowens, Daddy Ass, Billy Gunn, your winners of the Trace Day Mayo Trios Battle Royale.
Well, and I tell you, we heard from the trios champions earlier.
Yo.
The House of Black. I would say that the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn have a
So awesome.
to go on and vie for that title.
Acclaimed versus House of Black will be a fun match.
Well, the Acclaimed, Billy Gunn, winning this big battle royal tonight. Remember, still to come, our main event, the Four Pillars tag match, to determine what will be the main event of Double or Nothing on May 28th. Absolute Ricky Starks will finally collide one-on-one with rock-hard Juice Robinson. We will hear from the Elite ahead of the big steel cage match next week.
I love that sign. That was great.
Our TNT champion Wardlow will be in action next, but right now, the remarkable Renee Paquette standing by with Sammy Guevara.
What's he got to say
Thanks
this
so
time?
much, guys. Here with Sammy Guevara.
Is Ty gonna
Sammy,
come up and bitch him out
able
again?
to cash that pretty hefty check that you received from MJF in order to lay down for him in the main event of Double or Nothing. The two of you need to work together tonight to ensure that that main event doesn't become a Pillars four-way. We did see what happened last week. How are you feeling?
Oh, stop. I watched the show back last week. There was no one in that car. You left me. Friends don't leave friends.
I should have been honest with you, and I wasn't. And now
No.
really. So for over a year now, I have had severe chronic back pain from carrying this company. And last week I had a huge flare, and I knew if I didn't lay down flat in the backseat of that car, it was not going to go away. And I should have been honest with you, but I was afraid you were going to think I was a wimp, and then you wouldn't want to be my friend anymore. And I just, you're right. I'm a horrible friend, and you deserve
Yeah.
better.
So.
I should have never doubted you. But I am so emotionally drained right now. Can you please talk to the people about the main event tonight?
The way Ray's trying to knock corpse.
The main event of Double or Nothing is going to be MJF versus Sammy Guevara,
That's
baby.
right, baby, and he's gonna lay down for me like a little bit. I mean, like my best friend.
I was saying I got our theme music mashed. Our theme songs are mashed
Mashup
up
music?
tonight. Yeah.
Mashup music?
Yeah, baby.
Oh my God, thank you.
Friends hug!
I am so glad we got through that.
Let's never fight.
Has
Let's never
MJF's
fight.
crocodile tears convinced
Like a little bit, I mean, like my best friend.
Double or Nothing on May 28th be a four-way match for the AEW World Championship? We will find out live here in Baltimore tonight. Our main event.
That being said, I still want to see Guevara like in the middle of the match being like, but actually no, fuck you though. Is that gonna be a full break? If this is a full break, I'm gonna take one of my own. And it's looking like it. So yes, y'all. With bio break, we're gonna take over here. Meet back about 3-4 minutes or so. Why is this the BRB screen? I must change that. I don't like that. No. It's not supposed to be yellow and orange no more. It's supposed to match the WatchaMania colors. And I'm looking through literally every single thing. There we go. And Sammy grabbed MJF. MJF smiled. Love to see it. Alrighty, but yes, y'all. Be right back. I am back. I probably should have pulled my thing up. What? Streamlabs, where'd you go? There we go. I am back now.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite live on TBS. I'm Excalibur, joined by Tony Schiavone and Taz. 1 week from tonight, a massive steel cage match. Kenny Omega, Jon Moxley, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega. Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega. You told me you're so excited to show me this brand new version of yourself, like something has changed, and that you've got this big grandiose plan to reveal to the whole world. Iron sharpens iron.
Wait. He's got a plan, right?
He said he's got a plan.
You got a plan, John? That's a new one. Look at this, John. Every day I get out of bed and I have to look at that as a reminder of what you did to me. Suspected skull fracture, 23 stitches. Every day I think about you. And every day I remember that you might have the heaviest hands in professional wrestling, John. But in a battle of wills between those heavy hands and this brain and that talent, you lose every time, but you're blind to it because you are a sick, twisted, narcissistic sociopath. And you're going to find out in Detroit, it's all going to come to an end when you meet the god of pro wrestling.
Meet me between those ropes, John. You know there's no planet in this universe where you can touch me. When you surround that ring with a cage, yeah, we all know you can fight.
Right.
I know better than anyone.
23 stitches is intense.
You might make me bleed. You might make yourself all hot and bothered to make yourself bleed. But at the end of the day, John, everything comes to an end in Detroit. You're not going to be the one left standing. This whole effort between you and the BCC, it's going to be fruitless. What you did to me, what you did to the Young Bucks, what you did to Takeshita, what you did to Dawn, you made it personal. It ends next week. Goodbye. Good night.
We are just 1 week away from seeing a new level of violence here on Dynamite. Kenny Jon Moxley locked inside a steel cage, but we still have a massive
I'm so ready for that.
Dynamite ahead.
Yes, and Ricky Starks versus Juice Robinson. Let's see these two dudes get in here. Let's have Juice Robinson shut these bitches up. By these bitches, I mean the people bitching about him.
Championship at Double or Nothing on May
He's good, damn it.
20th. Guevara one-on-one, or will it be a four-way match featuring Darby Allin and Jungle Boy Jack Perry?
This next bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. To be accompanied by the
Yeesh.
enforcer Arn Anderson from Cleveland, Ohio.
So is this a title match?
77 pounds. He
Pretty sure it's not. But, I mean, I can also see them making it one just for the sake of making it also count as a title defense.
Our TNT champion Wardlow now being advised by the enforcer Arn Anderson, but as soon as Wardlow won that TNT championship, we saw Luchasaurus and Christian Cage appear at the top of the ramp, and Tony, Christian had to restrain Luchasaurus from going right at Wardlow.
I feel really bad saying this, but I'm not sure this pairing with Arn Anderson does anything for me yet. Still giving it time, but I'm not really sure about it yet.
You've got one of the best TNT champions that we've ever had in Wardlow. Take a look at the size and the power of this man.
Yeah, you know, Wardlow, excellent intensity, athleticism for a man his size.
and his opponent, Logan LaRue.
And Taz, if there is
LaRue.
anybody that can harness that passion, that intensity of Wardlow, it is Arn Anderson.
Absolutely, Arn will do exactly what you said, Excalibur. He will explain and groom Wardlow the proper way.
So did they raise the belt or not? I'm still unsure if this is a title match or not. Yeah, this kid is going to get murdered.
It has been a historic week for AEW. We are headed to Wembley Stadium on Sunday, August 27th. Tickets are available this Friday. Ticketmaster.co.uk, livenation.co.uk. You have a chance to be a part of history. And speaking of history, Wardlow making history of his...
My issue with that lariat is it always puts people in the position of having to step forward to take it, so they don't get freaking a forearm to the face.
Incredible what happened and what we got ahead of us. As you said, Friday tickets go on sale officially, and my God, we cannot wait to be in London.
I feel like it can be fixed if Wardlow just takes a step forward himself before winding up. Oh, that's 2 power bombs right away. I love how he does the back-to-back power bombs to get the people psyched up. So then it can be, that counts as 1 all on its own, right? And then the 2 afterwards are separate.
TNT champ right now.
I'm here for it.
This young man is in the ring with he's just about done here.
I love those terms, locked in, focus, because when you get him like that, he
Oi.
and Wardlow,
Oh, no.
man, you've got yourself a champion.
All over about the shouting right here.
The winner of this match, the TNT champion.
Okay, so this was a non-title match.
Wardlow. No, turn that off. I ain't done yet. No, I ain't done yet. I can do this all day.
Roll out of the ring, kid.
I haven't even broken a sweat. And I know there's a guy back there looking to cut the line, but doesn't have the balls to get in this ring. So, Christian, I'm demanding a TNT Open Challenge. Bring your monster out here. We can do this right here, right now in Baltimore.
Wardlow calling out Luchasaurus.
Wardlow's got a voice for this.
No hesitation from
Not a bad promo either. But also, begs the question, why Arn here? I still will never get over how he just changed his Titantron from outworked everyone to worked everyone.
Here tonight. Or perhaps there is Christian, the microphone in hand.
Caneosaurus becoming more Kane by the day.
Pretty obvious. You're ignorant. You're trash. So keep it down while I conduct some business. Now, Wardlow, I could
send my right hand of destruction down to that ring and take that TNT championship from you if I wanted it to happen right now.
Yeah, no, I like his TNA theme. I'm glad they let him have it.
Especially not in Baltimore.
TK didn't even have to pay for it. They just let him use it.
Because you see, smart guy, the title shot doesn't belong to him. The title shot belongs to me.
Wow. Whoa. Really?
How about that, guys?
That caught Wardlow by surprise, and Arn, I believe. Arn Anderson and Wardlow not expecting that one. Christian Cage.
Okay, Arn, do your thing, I guess. Point at them and say things. What are these things you're saying? Right. It's right, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like, pretty much that was the deal. I think Christian's first TNA run was like, all right, sure, we'll put the belt on him. You just gotta hey, if you let him work over here, we'll let you use his entrance, and we'll make him your world champ. We'll make him our world champion. And that title change happened on AEW programming. The inaugural Rampage is when Christian won that Impact World Championship off of Kenny. I love that. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love Christian's WWE themes. You know, Close Your Eyes. That is such an iconic theme. Both versions, honestly. I recently heard the first version, and I see why people like it more. But I think it's just nostalgia speaking when I say I like the newer rendition of it, I suppose you could call it. But then, of course, there's people who really like the Christian. Yeah, that one. Not about to do the whole thing. My singing kills vibes. But so when do we see the TNT title match happening? Is that going to be a Double or Nothing thing? I can see them wanting to do it there, but it's also like 3 weeks away, and I'm not sure they can hold themselves out for that long. You know, this feels like they're going to be like, and next week we get Christian versus Wardlow for the TNT Championship. Also, we coming. Yeah, you know how Excalibur is fully like 1.75 speed. Reading those advertisements, which is crazy. Like, if you were to put him on that speed, actually, how fast would he sound? I'm curious. I think I might have to do it. I might have to check that, see how that sounds. We heard from Kenny and Don, but we haven't heard from the Elite. Did something happen with the Bucks not being able to make it tonight? Huh. That just clicked with me. Because I just realized, like, we were supposed to hear from the Elite tonight, but then we only got Kenny and Don in a backstage segment. So it does make me wonder what changed there. I really should use this for my splash points. Round 2 there? I'm sorry? I feel like autocorrect may have struck you in some regard. That or I'm not reading right. Speaking of TNA,
Perfect. Let's go. This is the house.
Wait, you sure this is the right place, though?
Yeah, this is right. Chicken. Come on, buddy. All right.
What's up,
wanted to say sorry for the misunderstanding the past few weeks, and we thought what better way to make it up to you than to come here and lend a helping hand across the park. Whatever you want to help? Yeah, we do. That's why we're here. Let's go to work. Oh, let's go, boys. Okay.
Oh my God, sad dude, the overalls. Satnam looks fucking adorable in the overalls. It's very like, right, Lone Star? You and I both. It's, I don't know, something about it. Like, all of a sudden it's a very deep cut. Sorry if y'all don't get it. Gaming reference: Call of Duty Black Ops 2, The Underground City, in Zombies. The lumbering dude around there. Shout out to like the 3 people who will get that reference.
Hey, sir, take my rock. You good?
Chicken. I know you've known Lethal a long time, and he's okay. But keep your eyes on the rest of these clowns. Especially the idiot down there in the coveralls.
What?
Which one?
I thought he was just gonna be like, yes! I would have lost my shit.
Speaking of winning ways, I beat Cash, Jeff beat Dash, so let's make it official. We are right now issuing a challenge to FTR in the AEW Tag Team Championships in Las Vegas at Double or Nothing. And speaking of tag teams, you beat FTR, didn't you? Tell us, how did you do it?
Oh, is that what this is all about? Hey, let's go fishing and talk strategy.
Appreciate Mark not being dumb. I appreciate that so much. Immediately clicking right there is like, wait, so y'all being. From one snack to another. What the hell is that entire segment? That entire segment was better than I expected it to be. Team TNA, I'm always approaching with caution, and I'm really not most keen on Jay Lethal for reasons. But damn if that wasn't an entertaining segment. That was sports entertainment as all get out, and I love it. BCG. BCG. Adjust your mic there, Taz. There you go. My man's had that shit like up here. I don't get the rock hard thing though. Full disclosure. I don't know what this means. Your juice should not be rock hard. Your juice should be juice. Your juice is a liquid, not a solid. Jay White looking clean as fuck though.
Looks like Switchblade's gonna let Juice do this thing on his own. All right, there you go.
That's a very interesting development for this match. Bullet Club traditionally favoring that gang mentality, those hit and run tactics.
I've done business for a long time with Ricky Starks, who's part of Team Tonight.
Subvert expectation. That was not the last we've seen of Jay. I am entirely certain it's not the last we've seen of Jay.
When he saw Switchblade go backstage, Ricky's thinking,
Well, looks like some scars he had right there on his back.
Winning percentage in AEW, Ricky Starks. He won over 83% of his matches since
It does sound very familiar. I don't know if I know that song you're referring to, but it does have a sound to it. I'm like, why does it sound like I've heard it before, you know? Damn. Nice.
succeeded the bulk of his career by himself. I mean, so I don't think he needs anyone, to be honest. He's looking pretty good right about now, and he's in hot pursuit of Juice Robinson.
Juice with the boot to the midsection, turning things around.
Woo! Am I wrong song? Oh, okay. It's still, I stand by what I said. It sounds like a riff I have heard before. So maybe it's a parody of something. Maybe it's an extension in a way, a sequel song, if you will. If it's another wrestler's theme, or even like wrestling theme, like say a Bullet Club theme, or maybe his own New Japan theme. Because I have heard both of those at least one time each. Pile driver? Oh my god, pile driver. Calm down there, Terry Funk.
Good counter right there off the pile driver into the backdrop by Starks. Tough landing for Mr. Robinson.
And they're out amongst the fans. You know, Baltimore, one of the great wrestling cities of all time. I know I mentioned it earlier. Can you imagine? And we had a great crowd. Can you imagine the crowd we're going to have at Wembley Stadium?
That was interesting. Come on now, Juice. Punched you under the jaw and you sell a body blow? Yeah, I'm with you. I swear I've heard it outside of it. Yes, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, it sounds too familiar for it to not be from somewhere or a reference to something in some regard. As vague as that sounds.
Yeah, we talked about the insane amount of people and support and love in the UK just on pre-sales alone. You know, just like around $6 million.
What are we doing here?
45,000 seats on pre-sales or something.
Note, what he is going for is environmental damage, not for an object offense. It's a difference. Because I see a lot of people being like, apparently you don't get DQ'd for going through a table in AEW. No, in any wrestling you don't. In WWE, they could do the same thing. You could book where, as long as they don't pick up the table and hit somebody with it, they could pull out a table and then put somebody through it. They just won't do that because they'll know it'll confuse their audience, even if it does make sense. Dude! Oh, ho, ho, ho! Super Scooper Slam! He had us with the bows. You love to see it. Yeah, break that count right there quick.
Yeah, no doubt. Ricky was smart breaking the count right there. And
Into the shoulder again. That was smart. That was smart. The smile on Chisa's face. I love it.
the end of the summer, August 27th. Friday, man. Jump on it.
Juice Manic. Pending emote. But there's only like 15 open slots left on the server. It's really slow. Well, if we get 2 more boosts, we'll have a whole another 50 slots. But I'm not about to try and... I don't know. That feels weird to push.
You stayed in your room. That's something odd.
Juice sent Ricky hard to the
Okay, so...
And Juice regaining the upper hand, and he sandwiched Ricky.
Juice screaming at Ricky.
Juice intimidated.
Yeah. He's a wild man.
Yeah, he is, man.
Kind of reminds me of you.
Hitting the flex on him.
Completely different.
I had hair like that, but my tummy was a little bit big.
Maybe on your back. But right now, Starks has got to try to fight his way out of this.
Televised taping?
Ricky Starks trying to fight
I'm sorry?
vertical base.
So it's televised?
No, Ricky. Right hand. Woo, Lordy. Big chop.
Why do I have a feeling that next week on Dynamite AEW is going to announce that this Friday AEW Rampage will be live at 1? Right? They did that shit to me last week. I literally went... For those of you who weren't there live for it, I went live at 5:30, ready to start the show. And the show was preempted to 6:30 the night before, and I never saw. So I had to go offline and then go live again an hour later, and man, did that fuck a lot of things up. Yeah, y'all know... Oh, man. The technicals of it, ooh, it's gross. That senton was also gnarly.
Trying to intimidate the referee here as
Gosh,
well.
Juice is looking manic, though, with his hair all over the place like that. He looks unhinged. Honestly, though, if it gets preempted at 1:30, that may be the first episode of Rampage I miss, because I'd have to take the day of work off, and I'm not going to do that for an hour-long watch-along. Short notice, that really fuck a lot of things up. That's where one point they're going to be coming. Like, sorry guys, this is the only time slot we can get early morning Rampage. If they're going to do it in the morning time, they would probably go for a Saturday slot instead of a Friday slot. Sure, call his name before you strike him. That won't bring him out of that daze you just put him in. But no, 6:30, that's still doable for me. I don't have to get out of work early for that. And realistically, I didn't have to last week either. But I did. That was rough. Yes. Detroit next Wednesday. It's cool because it's going to be the second time they go to Detroit. And both times, Detroit's getting a cage match, which is rare in AEW, including Blood and Guts. This will be the 8th cage match ever in the company's history. Blame the Stanley Cup. I shall do that. Oh, you trust me. I blame all the sports balls. That was almost rough. Yo, but that was actually really... That ended up being so clean. Leave it to Ricky Starks. To lose it and then get it back in spectacular fashion, all in the stretch of the one move. Yeesh, that was a high stack. Like, his toes weren't even on the mat high stack. Don't blame bowling there on FS1. Oh man, when a SmackDown gets preempted to FS1, I almost always miss it. My recordings definitely do. So if I don't watch it live, I miss it, and that's exactly what happens. Rough.
Yeah, he had something in mind. He was on the hop, was Ricky, but he got caught. Excellent counter with the knees by Juice.
Now, once again, two great veterans who know how to counter.
Smooth and polite.
in a short period of time, this has been a great match. It really has.
You're exactly right, Siobhan. That's what happens.
Right? Sure, why not? Let's check out this bowling competition. Why not? AEW actually did one of those Revolution Weekend, funny enough. And up. Cannonball. Not bad.
No, you're right, man. I tell you, Excalibur, right now, Starks couldn't even get out of the way. Ricky's in dire straits now, it seems.
Yeah, Ricky definitely is in danger here. And what the hell is Juice up to?
Juice taking a big risk. Up to the top rope. Could be thinking Hurricane Rana. Starks gets
Nice.
you can see Starks comes up favoring that back.
There's an AEW bowling competition. She has to grab the pin instead of giving the strike. Right.
This by Starks to kick out. Look at the frustration in the face of Juice.
Starks didn't have much.
Gattery, he would just put on the Dynamite Diamond Ring and just knock somebody out before they, you know, bowled on the last round or whatever. Nah, knowing MJF, he would just be the better bowler. That sounds like something he would just be good at for no real reason. Damn. He's still just like that. That's fun. Like lariat dodge, interceptor spear. No. He's got a Rochambeau, this motherfucker. He's earned this lick. Super nice. You think he wouldn't? There he is. I knew it wasn't the last time we saw Jay.
This is after a grueling match with Juice. Jay White taking advantage.
Bowling Club Gold.
Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, another bell ring. We're not getting somebody coming in. There it is, Blade Runner. I got it right this time. Nope. I got it right just in time for it to not happen. Oh, damn. Took that back bump. Oh, he did not clock his head on the mat there. That looked like sucked. That looked like sucked. That looked like that sucked. We heard you, man. But I know that's pro wrestling. They got to repeat the line over and over so that way it gets caught by every single person. I'd out bowled Jeff. Shout out to Hex. Bowling Prodigy? Question mark. Look at Jay White with the Rock's white pants. More black pants. What are you supposed to call them? Jay. Oh my God. Wolf. Yes, we know. Just don't change it again tomorrow, okay?
For the first time ever on Rampage, the firm deletion match from the Hardy
contract. You represent the firm now. I'm your boss. Get that through your head, Matt.
Not only have you inspired me as a pro wrestler, you've inspired me as a man.
Me and Matt Hardy are getting along great.
You are going to get everything you deserve. I personally oversaw every single bit of wording in this contract. You are literally the man.
I need answers.
Want to know what the contract said? It said that if Hook defeats you, then Matt Hardy and Private Party are no longer under the dominion of the firm.
Hardy has returned. I'm still your freaking boss. Tell me what this freaking match is.
It is going to take place at the Hardy compound, and once and for all, we are going to render the firm obsolete.
The firm deletion match from the Hardy compound this Friday night at Rampage. Mark Briscoe will go one-on-one with Peligroso, Preston Vance.
Okay, this is happening.
Jade Cargill will be in action this Friday night at Rampage. Plus a huge
Alrighty.
match. Lucha Brothers, Elio Del Vikingo will take on Powerhouse Hobbs and QT Marshall and Aaron Solo. Then 1 week from tonight, Dynamite Live.
That one makes sense. Hey, my guy Garcia. Actually, I don't think he's getting it. They
Steel cage match. Kenny Omega, John Moxley, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. But coming up next here on Dynamite, the Four Pillars Tag Team match. MJF and Sammy Guevara look to preserve the one-on-one match.
The Broken Hardys. Yes, the Broken Hardys looking like they're going to arise once more.
Four-way match on May 28th. That is a massive, high-stakes matchup, and let's catch up with Jack Perry and Darby Allin ahead of our main event.
Double or nothing. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do this. I'm gonna get my board. Go.
Trying to fight, I'm just trying to talk. A long time ago, I told you, if you cut the whole goody two-shoes routine, you could be at the top of this sport. I still think me and you can be on top of this company, man. I mean, for crying out loud, look what I've done for Sammy. He has never had more money, he's never had more fame, he's never had more airtime, and he's never been more over. And you're twice the wrestler he is. Just think what I could do for you and your career. All you gotta do tonight is betray a man in Darby Allin that you don't even like. And I know what you're thinking, Max, why would I cost myself a shot at the AEW World title in the main event of Double or Nothing? And the answer's simple, Jack. I love you like a brother, but you're not world champion material. There's nothing wrong with that. What I'm offering you is a spot next to the throne.
I ain't looking for a spot next to the throne. I'm looking for the crown. And at Double or Nothing, I'm the next world champion. Without being a piece of trash like you.
Don't want any trouble, man. You should probably talk to your tag partner. Don't want any trouble.
What's that all about? I know. Don't worry about it, dude. We got it. We got this. No, I got this.
Why didn't Jack just say what it was about? That's the part that bothers me there. That was, I dig that though. I really liked that. It just, Jack being like, don't worry about it. We got this though. No, bro, what the fuck? You were just, what? Because, you know, yeah, so I do feel like Jack could have just been like, he was trying to make me throw out the match. Not going to do it. Oh, yeah, no, 100%. And I appreciate that. He's running around here trying to be like, oh, you know what, all of a sudden, like, no, there's a certain sense of camaraderie here, and you guys shouldn't be trying to take my title because it's my title. But it can all still be awesome, right? Jack should have been honest right away. For real, 100%. Like, that was, I think that was a little silly on his part. But, you know, to each their own. I suppose. Because I do know, like, I'm not even going to say that wasn't an organic reaction, you know? That's actually, I know quite a few people who would have, in a very instant like that, would have just been like, don't worry about it, or like, nothing, you know? So, it's not that it doesn't, like, it's not believable. It's just like, poor K, man, why blow your shot like that? That can cause problems later. It's weird, right? Because this tag match isn't one that I'm particularly looking forward to, and that's not for any bad reason. That's nothing against the match or the competitors even. It's more so just the case of, like, cool, that's the main event. I know this is going to get featured properly, but so that's when I just turned my attention to the rest of the card. Like, all right, who else is going to get on this show? All right, who else is going to do a thing? All right, who else is going to be in stories? Yeah, that's, you know, like the main event scene is always the most secure. I'm always on the look for bringing up other parts of the card, the mid card, the undercard. Make it featured and make it consistent and featured often, and the show all around is just incredible when you can do that. Trying to think of AEW does a good job of that for the most part. I'd like to say, but like I don't know. It feels like it's lacking a bit in some elements, especially the consistency element, really, when it comes to undercard and midcard. Please don't try this at home. All right, doesn't want something else. Being held. You remind me of me so much. I actually have a broken toe because I whacked my foot when trying to do a cutter to somebody.
It's main event time here on Dynamite, and let's head down to the ring.
Damn, does he sound hyped.
Ladies and gentlemen, your final bout tonight is a 4 pillars tag team match that will determine the main event for Double or Nothing. Introducing first from Valley Village, weighing 190 pounds, Jungle Boy, Jack.
The way the person just dove, which means, yep, just straight up. I love how I just crossed my arms. Just help! I'm stranded.
And right before the break, you saw Excalibur and Taz exactly what MJF is all about. He's trying to throw a wedge between Jungle Boy and Darby Allin, and it looks like on the surface.
Raving like you just don't care. Say hey.
Because the man coming out, Darby Allin, didn't seem too keen on what was going on in that conversation with MJF and Jungle Boy.
And his
Jungle Boy wasn't having it.
Skating in the ring from Seattle, Washington, weighing 175 pounds.
Agreed. I may be jelly of his hair, but that is okay.
Darby passing off the skateboard. I think he wants to take it out of play because how that skateboard bit him last week. Sammy Guevara being feigning that he was hit by Darby Allin with the skateboard, forcing the DQ.
A young man got a great souvenir for sure, but Darby Allin he doesn't need any weapons.
And you know, last week I was surprised Darby he didn't crack MJF with that skateboard, but then I think MJF he would have had an excuse not to wrestle, maybe not even wrestle at Double or Nothing.
Oh yeah, their mesh song.
Mashup they were talking about. Let's see. That's a music thing, Giovanni.
I know the mashup those between MJF's ears.
And their opponents, the team of the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara, and the AEW World
I hate that it's actually kind of a banger. And not for nothing, I kind of anticipated this too. Because MJF does have the kind of song that you can just slow to a certain pace or speed up to a certain pace even, and it could match any rap song you take the instrumental out of. Oh, you know what? Yeah, matching gear. I was even paying attention to that.
You know what a mockery that he has made out of the world title? Think of how many great world champions we have had in AEW, and there have been some great men.
Approximately 5.
Completely made a laughing matter out of the world title.
Well, that's your opinion,
Well, it's
Giovanni.
true.
I don't think that's true. I think that's a little bit of an overstatement. I do. I don't think that MJF has made a mockery of that. Yeah, Sammy Guevara definitely has a price for sure. I mean, but Sammy Guevara, very credible athlete for sure. He takes a lot of risks. He's a 3-time TNT champion. It's no joke. And he's gonna take
The one I am excluding is CM Punk, and that is not because of any particular like hate. That's more so just the fact that both of his title reigns practically didn't exist. I love how I had this little like faux hawk going on. Like the one little piece of hair was just sticking up like that. That was weird looking, but that was funny.
Great seats still available. AEW TIX.com. You have a chance to join us in the T-Mobile Arena live and live.
You hear them shout, "Oh, screw you!" Yeah, that was great.
Underneath, Sammy Guevara lands a stinging overhand shot.
Man, I tell you what, a great point about Double or Nothing.
It was. Oof, careful! Don't bend your legs like that, my guy.
In AEW for ticket sales, and I'm telling you, I'm
all in London. To your point, it's amazing. But the success we had for that, and then Friday it's going to be even more.
I'm just begging. I'm begging the Lord. No.
I don't know about that entirely, Devin, because I'm pretty sure that he had this music from before All In, if I'm not mistaken. And not for nothing, it wouldn't be stolen if it was royalty free. It also have been a song that was out there, but then purchased, and perhaps even slightly revised. So I would anticipate that's not identical, even if the differences are very subtle. It's cool to see MJF in here working. We haven't seen MJF in a match since that match with Takeshita, I believe.
And that cradle was perfect. It had a hell of an amateur background as a youth wrestler, and also his chain wrestling's excellent. Not just the Daredevil style he has.
We were a hair.
Yes, son, it is the last one. Yeah. Oh, shit. That's why.
MJF knows it. He knows exactly what you were talking about, Excalibur.
I was like, why does my wall look like it's leaning back? Because it was leaning back. MJF and Sammy Guevara. There's definitely more than one gay couple, my guy. We are overpopulating, I suppose you could say. But except we're not overpopulating because there is not enough of us. I love how you say that because I'm literally wearing my LGBT shirt.
Well, MJF, getting caught red-handed trying to convince Jack Perry to see
One of them.
to preserve this singles match main event at Double or Nothing. And Darby, he's slow.
Best friends almost out of.
Boy.
He got a right hand. And now Jack Perry, the chop to the chest. Tez, I was going to say, Darby Allin, he's so slow to trust people. And so very few here in AEW have earned Darby's trust.
Yeesh.
Jack Perry may have blown whatever he had by getting caught speaking to MJ. Oh, Darby with the cover there.
No, I totally agree with you. I mean, I definitely think that there
Why are you commanding him like that, Juggle Boy? Calm down there, buddy.
Perry, but then just a moment ago before this match, we saw Darby
I'm by.
in the room where he saw
Yeah, he did.
there with Jack Perry. And it was through
WatchaMania is an LGBTQ plus welcoming community. Woof. That was a rough shot there, my dude.
Guys, I've just been told by Tony Khan this match so many important implications as it relates to Double or Nothing coming up on May 28th. That
Correct.
We want to stay with this match
Well, not both. I like two or more.
on TBS to find a winner.
Great. That's great news.
That is great news. That's the way to do it. Congratulations, Tony. Good call.
With the scarf.
Of course, with this scarf. You'd love to see it.
Bryce Remsburg, he didn't see it.
No, he didn't. I mean, Jungle Boy was trying to tell the referee these guys are cheating using that scarf. Very expensive scarf, by the way.
Oh, doesn't matter how expensive it is. A choking device is a choking device.
Again. Sammy Guevara just trying to choke.
Oh, I think they just got busted.
You done got busted. Got him. You love to see it.
I mean, he saw the scarf in the ring, but I don't think he saw
the choke.
Yeah, the choke.
You know what? It was a good call. Let me tell you why. Because a disqualification would have made a pillars match, right? They would have disqualified MJF.
Oh my gosh, Bryce is all up on Juggle Boy. He refuses to. Another scarf again. You gotta be kidding me.
Sammy's screaming.
Bryce Remsburg, he's not
Shivani is so vicious. Choke his ass out.
Taking out a play.
Now Jungle Boy realizes the momentum has shifted towards his team. He wants Darby over to tag him in this.
Yep, shenanigans. It's happening. You gotta know it, right? Although I just realized what time it is. We still have a significant amount of time going on in the match right now.
Great job by the world champion there.
I wonder if there's going to be a post-match segment because we're almost 10 minutes into this match. And we still have over 10 minutes of the broadcast left.
Yeah, we know you're the world champion, you jackass. Get back in the ring.
Are you going to call him one name, Shivani?
Yeah, I'll call him a lot of names.
That's great. Just disrespect the world champion.
Oh, yeah, disrespect the world
that's
champion
great.
who's disrespected the title.
Without him, we don't have jobs. He's the world champion, damn it.
I had a job long before he was the world champ.
Yeah, I know, but still, he's the champ.
I love that. I had a job long before he was the world champ. Bro! Dude!
MJF had no material last week.
No.
Kept going back to the well.
Yeah, well, just...
Sammy and MJF forever best friends, baby. Lowest common denominator Jones over here.
Got you. Sammy said, it's like unlike an abortion, you still have to deal with this shitty place, Maryland, or something along those lines. Which I don't know. The line didn't quite make sense to me, so I just kind of like let it go in one ear and out the other.
Look at the interview that we saw earlier when Sammy grabbed MJF's arm. MJF smiled as if I suckered him in again.
Yes, I did see that. I agree with you on that. That did happen. He's a conniving man, is MJF. He is.
Why'd you make the tag, Darby, huh? Make the tag! You bum! You bum, Darby! MJF just... It's tough to be...
You just hear Sammy Guevara in the background. Bomb! Bomb!
I've been called by MJF. Been called a bum by a lot better people, I can tell you that.
Wasn't a cover. He was just choking Darby Allin.
God, I hate him. Holy smokes.
Remsburg? Oh, no. MJF.
MJF.
You're the only one that hates Price.
Yeah.
I beat Brian Danielson!
I beat Brian Daniels. We know you did. You hit him with a... Stop it.
Abdominal stretch here. Doesn't have it all, but he's got enough in to really pull apart the ribcage.
Out here on their IRS shit.
MJF with the assist on the outside.
Make him break the hold, Bryce. Make him break the hold. Bryce, come on. Get off your bullshit, dude. You're normally so good with this.
Behind, or with the referee's vision obstructed, MJF assisting Sammy Guevara.
Gotta go 3 times, Dewey.
Will the main event of Double or Nothing, May 28th in Las Vegas, be MJF versus Sammy Guevara? Or will Jungle Boy Jack Perry
I think we just came back from commercial.
Darby Allin be competing in a 4-way match for the AEW World Championship?
To reiterate what Tony Khan told us right before the break, we will stay with this match as long as it takes because of the importance.
Okay, that was worth the payoff. I thought he was just going to make him break the hold. He made his ass fall. Shivani never has a good time. Shivani just, like, just digs into a deep well of misery when MJF is on his screen or in his presence. Last week when he was calling out to him, he was like, hey prick. He felt so good about it. Something I would not be surprised if he legitimately dislikes MJF. Double cross body.
Good quickness and intensity by Jungle Boy.
But MJF shutting him down, boot to the midsection.
Yeah, there's just so long one man can take care of 2, I can tell you that.
Oh!
Yeesh.
Perry firing back.
2 for the price of 1 for sure.
Sammy Guevara, he may have been duped by MJF.
Nice.
Are looking up is concerned.
Well, Jack is on fire, buddy.
I'm telling you,
Hell
he's
yeah.
in the tank, and I don't blame him.
He is going off. I love to see it. Tope after tope after tope. Into the con hero. I think that was a Hilo. Yeah, I never actually figured out if there was a difference between Hilo and Hero, but in my mind, it's always been Hilo is you use the ropes with your hands. Well, you assist yourself with the rope, and a Hero is one where you just clear the rope. Yeah, that was a hot tag. That was a searing hot tag. Well, what are we doing here? Double arm underhook? Oh, god damn! That was a driving power bomb. Holy shit. God. Wowzers.
To make that four-way match in the main event of Double or Nothing right there.
To use old cliche, Sammy was folded up like an accordion there moments ago.
Jack, what's he got in mind here? Getting his footing on. Oh, MJF grabbing the boot of Jack Perry. Now.
Boing, boing, boing.
He's going to try for the Spanish fly.
Spanish fly from
Clean. It was quite clean.
Good escape, because that was a pretty good pinning combination that time by Sammy.
Real good, man. He had all this weight on top of Jack Perry's head. We almost had Double or Nothing. We almost had MJF versus Sammy Guevara. And remember, MJF paying Sammy Guevara to take a dive in the main event at Double or Nothing. It is an utter disgrace, but it's what's going to happen if MJF and Sammy are victorious here tonight.
What a match to cap off Dynamite, heading not only to Double or Nothing, but heading to Wembley Stadium. Ooh, on the 27th of August.
I love that they're on some Quebecer shit with that offense. I'm just going to throw you off the top rope and you'll land on them. Up next, maybe MJF will suplex Sammy Guevara onto somebody.
Combination headbutt. God, he's so quick. And he's got him here. Oh, red. Left, Darby creates distance, closes in, code red.
Oh, buddy.
Nice block there.
Oh, that was so good.
Got to give him his due. That was a hell of a counter move by MJF.
Why, as the world champ, that was an awesome counter. MJF almost putting away Darby Allin there. And now, oh, tag made. Yeah. MJF doesn't realize it.
The old blind tag.
Going for the cover, but to your point, unbeknownst, MJF.
Oh, shit.
Yes, sir, lock it in, MJF.
Imagine if MJF tapped out right here.
Nowhere to go. And no Sammy Guevara to help him out. If he taps out, it's a full way.
No, there's Sammy.
Oh, Sammy, the double stomp.
I couldn't find him anywhere. He must have been just crawling around the ring.
And Jack Perry sent to the outside.
Oh, stop it.
Well, they were almost coordinated.
MJF's gonna not dive. MJF's gonna not dive. Yup. Yes. Classic shit. Classic shit.
I know where his tightness is.
That was a. Oh, you wanted a foot race? All right, a foot race. 3, 2, 1.
What's the champ got here? Oh my God! He's dropped head.
What actually was that though?
Jack Perry able to kick out. That was a tough landing.
That was like.
It was almost like one of those sheer drop brain busters, but.
Yes, it was a brainbuster of some sort, that's for sure. But I couldn't tell you the specifics of what kind. He was scrunched up like he was gonna do the Saraya's DDT gimmick and then into suplex style driving brainbuster.
Absolutely, that's the last thing MJF wants. Exactly.
Again, hang with us, fans. We're gonna stay as long as it takes to get it.
Another tag, Swanton Bomb. Yeah, you know what? You're right. That was a Senton Bomb. It wasn't quite Swanton. MJF's just tagging in to try and get the pin. Their gear isn't exactly matching, so I like that. It's like almost matching, just like they're almost on the same page here. Except for the fact that MJF is disingenuous as a fuck. Oh, that powerbomb backbreaker. Did that about as safe as he could, but he landed on the back of his head something fierce.
Both these guys are such egomaniacs. They both want the pin.
I am so glad this is happening. I thought maybe it would, but I wasn't sure.
Let's hear what he's saying here.
I should get the pin. You understand?
Let's hear it, so lay out so we can hear it. Instead of you talking, let's hear what you're saying.
I want to get the pin.
Oh, no.
We heard that.
MJF has been trying so hard to preserve. Uh-oh. The singles match.
That's what you get for giving in and being a piece of shit.
There's a tag. Elbow to the back of the head. And Jack, he covers, but he's not legal. Darby up to the top.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, that was awesome. I loved that. That was perfectly executed. Oh, yo, that was so good.
The four-way match for the AEW World Championship will main event Double or Nothing on May 28th. Oh, yeah, it's happening.
What a moment.
Not the shenanigans I expected, but hot damn, right? That was so well executed. Everything about that.
Jack Perry, though, if you notice, he was in that pin on Sammy Guevara. Jack didn't realize there was a blind tag, and Darby almost crushed him with that coffin drop. Crushed Jack and Sammy Guevara.
Max's game plan crumbled here because of the issues he had during that with Sammy. Now it's a
That look on MJF's face, like,
Jack Perry, Darby Allin, they only had to cooperate for one night. Look.
yeah, at him.
The realization is setting in for MJF. The last thing he could possibly want, a four-way match for the AEW World Championship, and it is official.
Every man for himself. Four ways going to Las Vegas on the 28th of May.
Who will leave Las Vegas?
Awesome. Sorry, just kind of was just getting lost in the moment there for a bit. But yeah, that was really fun. That main event was better than I expected it to be, simply because I wasn't like particularly looking forward to it before. I think I mentioned earlier. But banging episode of Dynamite for sure. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Really do appreciate you every single night y'all come by. It's been so much fun. Shout out to you, Hex, Devin, Lone Star, Jesse, Cam, everybody who done come by. Really appreciate you. You're very welcome, Lone Star. Do swing by for Rampage. I still am planning to go live, assuming it doesn't get preempted to being even earlier. So yes, Friday at 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 p.m. Pacific, 11:30 p.m. GMT. I'm sorry, BST is currently what it is. Yeah. And watch it. Go join the Discord if you're not already a part of it. We're going to vote to decide when this thing right here is going to be happening. Whether it's going to indeed happen on Sunday as advertised right there, or if we're going to instead do it on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern after Rampage. It's really all up to y'all. So I'll go make that post right now after I get off here. And till then, take care, y'all. Thank you much for hanging out. Peace. I gotta press the button.